Hello everybody and welcome to another squad builder that I'm doing on FIFA 15. This is now the third squad builder I have done, and today I have a really cool 50k Bundesliga side. And yeah, so I say 50k, it'll cost in between 30 to 50k depending on what console you're on and stuff like that. So in goal we have Adler, really solid keeper, managed to pick him up for a discard price, basically 700 coins, really good player to have. And I actually played with Neuer for quite a few of my games, for 2 of my games, and honestly I couldn't tell much of a difference between them. So Adler, really solid keeper. Then to our right back we have Grosskreutz. Again, he's good. He scored 1 goal for me and got 1 assist, which is very decent indeed. But he's the cheaper alternative to Piszczek, if I'm honest. But I don't want to say I prefer him, but he's at the same level because he's tall. He wins a lot more battles in the air than Piszczek, and this 80 pace it's no burden on him. It certainly does. It does him well. You know, he doesn't need 90 pace or something to keep up with everyone. But into our first centre-back we have Naldo, really solid player. I really like Naldo this year. I always like Naldo though. He has 72 pace, which is really good, especially for a 6'6" player. That just blows my mind how tall he is. But he did score 1 goal for me, really good from corners with headers, and he's also got 82 defending and 74 physical. So again, really good centre-back. And partnered with another Brazilian in the Bundesliga, we have Dante. Again, you can pick this guy up for discard value, which is absolutely mental. You know, he's got 64 pace, 71 dribbling, 83 defending, and 76 physical. And he's another tall player. He's 6'2". So with this defense, you're not going to be losing any long balls, stuff like that. You should be winning them headers. Then to our left back, we have Rodriguez. Really good player. This was a player that I really did want to try out, and that's the reason I wanted to build this squad, because I really wanted to try out Rodriguez, and he didn't let me down. He is a fantastic player going forward, and he whips in a lot of crosses for me. Very nice dribbling. As you can see, he's got 76 pace, 76 dribbling, 79 defending, 76 physical, and 76 passing. So he's a very well balanced player. Then into our first CDM, we have Bender, and just a solid player really. And the reason I like this formation is because I always like to have 2 defensive midfielders. It's just a thing where if you have one, your back 4 doesn't seem covered enough, and I end up conceding loads of goals. So I just like having 2 defensive midfielders, and Bender is one of 2 very good ones. And the second one is Luis Gustavo. Probably the better of the 2, if I'm honest. You know, he's got 74 pace, 73 dribbling, 83 defending, which is very good indeed, and 82 physical. So he is a very good player, Luis Gustavo, and I actually had him like this. So yeah, he is a very good player, Luis Gustavo. Definitely worth picking up. Then into our right mid, we have Aubameyang. Now, in this team, I feel like Aubameyang he's the lost man really. I think that being right mid doesn't do him justice. I think to get the full usage out of this guy, he needs to be played at right wing or at right forward. I think, if I'm honest, he's wasted at right wing, because the thing you want him for is his pace, getting through on goals, you know, playing the ball over the top, and you don't get that when he's playing at right mid. When with a right mid player, you need someone that's good at crossing and stuff like that, and Aubameyang just doesn't really have that to his game. So wasn't the best player, did score 1 goal for me, but not the best player in the team. Then we have Draxler, a player that fits perfectly into that left mid position, gets loads of crosses in, and the 5-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves definitely do help him out. Really solid player this year on Ultimate Team. He's got 78 pace, 84 dribbling, 78 shot, and 78 passing. So again, very good player this year, but you know, most of my play was going down the middle, and you'll see why now. So in the middle we have Mario Gotze, the World Cup winner himself. As you can see, I picked him up for 23k, and I do play on PlayStation, by the way, so prices are a lot higher than on Xbox. But the reason I got him so cheap was because of the Black Friday market crash. Loads of players went down in price. I think at the moment he's gone back up to 30k, but when so many packs were being opened, like at midday, I managed to pick him up for 23k, so I got a really good deal on him at that time. But honestly, mixed emotions about him, if I'm honest, guys. 8 games, 1 goal, 5 assists. He's good at playing the through balls up to the striker, very good at that, but his shooting just wasn't good enough. And I think that because he was probably the only really expensive player in this team. I tended to pass him the ball a lot, and I just expected something to happen every time he got the ball, and when things didn't happen, I just got a bit disappointed. But looking at them stats, he's got some very nice stats indeed. As you can see, he's got 80 pace, 89 dribbling, which you can tell in game it's very nice, and 82 passing, which, if I'm honest, I probably not noticed his passing more than his dribbling. And he's also got 4-star weak foot and 4-star weak foot. Then to the striker, we have the best player in this team, Ramos. Fantastic buy, guys. If you've not used him yet, I don't know what you're doing on Ultimate Team. You can buy him for 800 coins. You know, his discard price. Played 8 games for me and scored 8 goals. Fantastic player. As you can see, he's got 86 pace, 77 dribbling, 76 shot, which doesn't do him justice. I'm sure it should be a lot higher than that. But the only thing that's perhaps not so good with him is that he does have 3-star skill moves. So if you have 4-star skill moves, he'd be the perfect player this year. But that will wrap it up for this episode, guys, of the squad builder on FIFA 15. So as you can see, it's an 80 rated Bundesliga squad. If you did end up putting Neuer in there, then it'll go up to an 81. But honestly, I couldn't tell much of a difference between him and Adler. So yeah, that will wrap it up for this episode, guys. Make sure you leave a like and check out all the links in the description down below. And I'll see you all in the next one.